As of May 2025, unease spreads across the region. Civilian flights rerouted, key airports under military control. Armed forces deployed in urban areas like New Delhi, Mumbai, Lahore, and Islamabad. Authorities call it precautionary counter-terrorism measures. Analysts see worsening tensions and warnings exchanged between the rivals. What sparked the escalation? The alert arises from intelligence on possible cross-border attacks and recent violent clashes in Kashmir, causing multiple casualties. India accuses Pakistan militants of targeting military sites near Srinagar. Pakistan claims unprovoked shelling by India along the lock. Both deny starting hostilities, but tensions rise significantly. Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh stated, "India is prepared to respond to any threat. We will not tolerate attempts to destabilize our sovereignty." In response, Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar declared, "Pakistan reserves the right to protect its people and territory. We are taking defensive precautions against aggression." Airports shut down and flights suspended. One of the most alarming signs of escalation came on May 6 when several international and domestic airports in both countries were partially or fully shut down. In Pakistan, operations were suspended in Lahore, Multan, and Sialkot, while in India, delays and rerouting were reported in Amritsar, Jammu, and Delhi. The Civil Aviation Authorities, CAA, of both nations cited technical reasons and security operations, but local media and eyewitness reports revealed the deployment of military personnel and anti-aircraft systems near terminals. Many fear a repeat of the 2019 crisis, when both nations closed airspace following airstrikes and the downing of fighter jets. Commercial airlines including Emirates, Qatar Airways, and Air India issued travel advisories and cancelled dozens of flights. Citywide drills and military readiness. Beyond airspace concerns, military drills and high-visibility troop deployments have been reported in major population centers. In Islamabad, Rawalpindi, and Karachi, convoys of armored vehicles were seen on the streets, while Indian cities such as Delhi, Chandigarh, and Ahmedabad witnessed mock evacuation exercises and public security announcements. Schools in border regions of Punjab and Rajasthan were closed for safety reasons, and several state governments advised residents to stock up on essentials and avoid public gatherings. A senior security analyst in New Delhi noted, "These drills are not just for show. Both sides are testing readiness." While open war is unlikely, the margin for miscalculation is dangerously thin. Media censorship and public anxiety. Amid the heightened tension, both Indian and Pakistani authorities have ramped up media censorship, limiting the flow of information and attempting to control public sentiment. Social media platforms have reportedly been slowed or temporarily blocked in Kashmir, Punjab, and Sindh, with posts warning against the spread of fake news or anti-national content. Citizens in both countries are expressing concern over the lack of clarity about the situation. On Twitter, hashtags like #Indo-Pak tension, #Pray for peace, and #No to war began trending as users called for de-escalation. A Lahore-based journalist commented, "The fear is real. We've seen what happens when tensions rise. The shutdowns and silence from leadership are making things worse." International reactions. The global community is watching closely. The United Nations, United States, China, and the European Union have all called for restraint and dialogue. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken issued a statement urging both nations to avoid provocation and resolve differences through diplomatic channels. China's foreign ministry, often a mediator between the two sides, said it was deeply concerned by the rising tension and offered to facilitate dialogue. What happens next? For now, the situation remains volatile. While both governments claim they are acting defensively, the visible militarization and communication blackouts suggest preparation for a potential escalation. Experts say the next 72 hours will be critical. If cooler heads prevail and communication resumes between military or diplomatic channels, the crisis may ease. However, if any accidental or retaliatory strike occurs, the region could spiral into open conflict, with catastrophic consequences for both nations and the broader world. Final thoughts: India and Pakistan have fought multiple wars and countless skirmishes, but both also possess nuclear weapons. The current crisis serves as a stark reminder that long-standing rivalries, unresolved disputes, and nationalist rhetoric can ignite major unrest in a matter of hours. The people of both nations, the civilians now living in fear, deserve peace, not propaganda. The world must watch carefully, and act decisively, before a temporary alert becomes a permanent disaster.